Hi, welcome. Now I'm going to show you how to use some product function with the internal criteria. Okay, so my objective is using internal criteria and getting a single item from a list. Okay, single items product from a list. Okay, first I will show you what my first objective is to get total pay, which is very straightforward from using some product function. And the next objective is I will put a single item from the list, one of the employees name here, and get his total pay. Okay, so what I have here is the employee names from up to about 14 employees, and the respective hourly pay type. Okay, or hourly pay in dollars. Okay, what is the hourly pay for each hour? If they work, how much they will get? Okay, the hourly pay, and also hours worked, how many total hours they have worked in this week. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I will get the total pay. Total pay is nothing but the overall pay of all the employees. Before that, I will calculate for individual pay first in manually and get the total pay. Then I will show you how to use the SumProduct function to get the total pay, which is very basic for the SumProduct function usage. Those who already know the SumProduct function, how it works, it is very simple. But in this example, I am going to add an internal criteria to pick a particular employee's total pay for this week. That is the tricky part of the SumProduct function today. Okay, so what I do is I will calculate first the pay for particular employee. Okay, so for Miller's pay is nothing but the total the hourly pay of Miller is 207, which is the cell, this one, into the number of hours he work, the Miller work. Okay, C2 B2 into C2. Okay, which is 6003. Similarly, for Robert pay is nothing but the second element of hourly pay into the second element of hours work, B3 into C3. So if you go on doing this product, you will get all the products from the for these two arrays. Okay, finally you will get sum of all the product will give you. This is for individual pay, this individual pay for Miller, and this is for Robert, this is for Alan, and so on. Finally, if I sum it up, I will get the overall pay. All the pays I sum it up, I will get the overall pay. Okay, just nice. And this is the thing which is going to be overall pay of all the employees. Okay, for this week. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some product function here and do the same thing. Okay, here you are doing individually, you are producting, and finally you are adding the same thing. You use it in some product function as product. Okay, in this SumProduct function you can see the array of numbers, array 1, array 2, array 3, which is nothing but array is nothing but a list of numbers in each column, or it can be in row also, or it can be 2 by 2 or 3 by 2, whatever. Okay, so it can be any region also. So this one is the array. So what is this? Is the first set is here, and this is the array 1, comma, array 1. Okay, next is the array 2, and not only 2 arrays, it can have up to 127 arrays. If I'm not wrong, you need to check the help. Okay, so it will get many arrays as arguments. Okay, if you give the arrays, then what it is doing is it just multiplies the first element of all the arrays, then the second element of all the arrays. So it multiplies first elements, all the first elements of all the arrays you've specified as arguments, then it goes for the second element, something like this. Here it is only 2 arrays, so it multiplies two first elements, then the second element, something like that. Finally it adds all the products. Okay, so this is what the SumProduct does, and if you enter, you'll see this is 116,409, which is the same. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use an internal condition inside the SumProduct. Okay, what it is internal condition? Internal condition or is a criteria or is a logical condition, whatever you call, which is nothing but a comparison. Okay, or a condition which uses conditional operators. Okay, so you see last time we used to do if statement, something like if something then true or false, which can be done now is straight away using a logical operator. Okay, so what is logical operator here? In this case you can use anything equal to or greater than or anything. Okay, for this case what I am going to do is I am going to show a example here. Instead of total pay, I am going to pick only the Miller's pay or Robert pay or anyone's pay. Okay, so I will give a employee name here. Okay, so this particular pay I am going to pick. For example, I am going to pick Alan's pay. Okay, so how to do that? First I'll just put the same formula, SumProduct, same thing. I give the hourly pay. The second array is hours worked. Okay, it will give you the same thing, the all the employees together, right? So now I'm going to use the internal criteria. Before that I will do it here with the logic. First explain the logic, then I will use it in the SumProduct. Okay, what is the here? What I am going to do is I want a particular pay to be picked. How can I pick a particular employee's pay? So what I am going to do is, this is the cell which I want to compare, correct? So I am comparing now with is it equal to the name is what? A, right? A is equal to, right, employee equal to, or employee equal to, what is this cell? This cell is nothing but H1, H2, this is H5. Okay, is it equal to H5? This is my condition. Okay, so what I'll do, A1 cell equal to, this equal to is for our formula equal to. We must not confuse this with the conditional operator, logical operator. Okay, this equal to is nothing but it shows you are writing a formula after this equal to. Okay, the conditional operator is A2 is equal to H5. You see, false. No. So what I am doing is A2 is equal to H5 or not. I am checking it. Okay. So similarly I am checking for each employee. Okay. A3 is equal to H5, but here when you move the when you drag the formula, it shifts the formula according to that cell. Okay, in this case it second one it checks A3. The left hand side is fine, very fine, because we want to compare Robert. But the right hand side, it also shifts from H5 to H6, but I want to compare only H5. But this problem comes when you are shifting the formulas. So when you shift the formulas, what you need to do, it will shift relatively. If you don't want it to shift relatively, you must make it the formula which you don't want to shift to be absolute. Okay, for the absolute formulas, what you need to do, you just put a dollar there. In the left hand side you want to shift according to this cell relatively, but right hand side you don't shift, you just keep it whatever I'm typing. Okay, so $5, $H, $5. Okay, so when you drag now, it won't shift. Okay, so you will see here H5 is keeping it. Okay, so similarly for all. Now you see for Alan it is true. Okay, Alan is true. Okay, so this is the conditional operator method. You can use it to get true or false. If the condition is satisfied, true. If the condition is not satisfied, is false. Okay, previously you can write it with a if this condition, then true, else false, but now you can straight away put it with the conditional operator. Okay, okay, now once you put it here, okay, you need to change this one to 0 and 1s, true and false. Okay, so if you need to change this one to true or false, how can you do that? Okay, you need to put use a double unary operator to be applied, then it will become 0 and 1s. Okay, so when you type double unary applied on true or false, the true or false will become 0 and false. False is 0 and true is 1. Okay, which is equal to double unary and false. Enter, it becomes 0. Similarly for 0. Okay, for false you will get zeros, and true it is 1. Okay, so you are checking the condition here and making it to, you can make it to 0 and 1s. Okay, the final, when you see here, you see you have all false true here, then you have zeros and 1s here. Finally you multiply the 0 and 1s with this hourly pay and work pay, the pay. Okay, if you multiply this pay with the 0 and 1s, what will happen? This pay, which is nothing but product of hourly pay and hours work, and this column 0 and 1s column. Enter. Okay, when you put all this, automatically only the condition which checked 1 will give you the pay of Alan. The others become 0 because already the condition is 0. So when you multiply, if you introduce this one as array with these two arrays, then you will get the pay of only Alan's is live because it's 1, the others are 0. Okay, so you put a sum here. Enter. You see, if it is okay, I just put cosmetics. Okay, if you can see here, once it is two sets multiplication, you will get a total pay. When you make one more array, the condition to be here, and you add the same sum product, it will give you only that employee picked and is pay, is total pay. Okay, how you can introduce here? You already have a hourly pay array and hours work array, comma, you are going to introduce the employee, whether this employee name is the picked employee or not. Okay, this array to be checked with the given employee. How to do that? The same way, the condition, the employee equal to the given this array equal to h5. So you are introducing a condition as an array. See, the already two arrays you have. Now the beauty of this sum product function is accepts a condition as an array. Okay, so if you put this condition as an array, it checks and you get this whole set as an array. It automatically checks and creates this array and accepts this one as a argument. Okay, but you cannot just send a false, true and false inside the sum product. It has to be 0 and 1. So you cannot product of the conditional value false and true with these two numbers. So these are all number arrays, so you convert this array into 0 and 1s by applying double unary operator. You will get 3 arrays. Okay, these 2 arrays are hourly pay, hours work, hourly pay, hours work, and the condition, and the condition to be changed into 0 and 1 array. Okay, these 3 product, you can see automatically the products is here, and if you add everything, it automatically gives the condition, only the condition true product to be appeared. Enter. You see, it gives the Alan's pay automatically. Hope you understand whatever I am telling now. Okay, so the now I just mark this one employee. Okay, so if I change this one, what happens? You see, now I put Johan. Automatically it changes to 6027, which is Johan's pay. Okay, how it comes? Because when you change the 0 1s array is changed to 1 for Johan, the others are zeros, so when you multiply, automatically you get others pays, other employees pays becomes 0, but only Johan's pay remains the Johan's pay because it is multiplied with 1. Again the other people's pay is multiplied with 0. So finally you add, you will automatically add only Johan's pay in this sum. Okay, so this logic works since the multiplication gives the Johan's pay when you multiply with 0 and 1s. The same logic is is applied in SumProduct because SumProduct accepts the condition inside the argument. So this is the beauty of SumProduct. The interesting part of SumProduct, it applies the 0 and 1s, or it gives flexibility for us to check first a condition and you product according to that. Okay, so what I will do some small thing here. Instead of employee name here, every time type, I just bring the employee list. Okay, data, go to data validation. I'm going to include allow a list. Okay, that list is from the source employee names. Okay, and enter. It introduces employee list here, so you can select any employee. It automatically changes the list box, automatically changes the condition to if to employee array is compared with Jennifer or anything, then 3 products will give you that particular employee's pay. Okay, this is the way you can pick a single item from a list using SumProduct with the internal criteria. Hope this example is useful to you. If possible, I will upload one more video later with the same kind of logics, so that you will be more understanding with how to use internal criteria or logical criteria inside SumProduct, and it will be very useful to doing lot of it simplifies a lot of manual work. So start using SumProduct and explore SumProduct. Then it will help you to save lot of time. Hope my video is helpful to you, and if you like my video, just press like, and you can also subscribe to my videos. If you have any comments, just leave it there. Any suggestion to improve my videos will be very helpful to me, and also God bless you.